Okay, let me just go ahead and review then how the process works step by step for you, because it can be a little bit confusing until you play the first time. So let's first of all keep in mind that the RPG we're going to play many of them, but the first one is going to be RPG 0. 0 means practice, so it's not going to count for any score, it's not going to count against you or for you, but it's really important that you come and play RPG 0. Why? Because you need to get some practice. It's really important to get the practice. Once you get practice, you're going to be very happy and you're going to do much better. If you don't get practice, your group's going to really have trouble the first time. That's RPG 1. So RPG 0, we're going to get a lot of practice. We're going to come here and what is it we're going to do? First of all, we need to check the class schedule. So we need to see what's the time. What's the time for the dice roll? Time for the roll, right? Not just for playing the game, but for the roll. Because the dice roll is the time we distribute our points. It's the time we find out if we're a buyer or a seller. And it's the time we begin to get the setup to play the game, which will go on for 5 to 7 days, depending on the schedule. Okay, so we come over here to this sheet, to the dice sheet for each group. So you're going to go to your Google page, G for Google, right? And you're going to go to your dice page. Now, how did you get this link? You should have gotten this link in the email after you signed up for a group and after the class began. So by the time we get to RPG 0, you should have a link. You want to remember to always keep your G pages, your Google pages secret, right? Do not hand those addresses out. So you don't want people to know what those are. You want to keep it secret. If another group finds out your page address, they will be able to see all of your secret information, and then that's going to be very hard to compete in the game. You come over to the dice page, and then what do? You check the time up top, the countdown. And the countdown is going to tell us when will the dice roll begin and when will the dice roll end. Now usually before you begin, everything's going to be reset to 0, so everything will be 0. Here we see an example from the last game, but you don't need to worry about that because it's all going to be reset to 0. And then we go ahead and we wait for that time. So now I'm going to wait.